In this video, we will discuss about jute. Botanical name of jute is Corchorus capsularis. This is also called as Tossa jute. This belongs to family Malvaceae. Now, if we see its external characters, that is morphology, we can see this is a tall plant and this can be grown in one season. We can see this is the stem of the plant and these are its leaves. Now its leaves, they are alternately borne on the stem and they have an acute apex. And if you see the flowers, they are arising singly, so solitary position, and its fruit is spindle shaped, which has 25 to 40 seeds. Then it is attached to soil by means of root system, which is taproot system. So this is basically green in color. So this is herbaceous plant. Height may go up to 1.5 meter high, and this can be grown up to 4 meters for fiber production. This is the crop which is used for fiber production. How we can cultivate this plant? This is an annual crop, so we can sow this crop in April or May, and then harvesting is done in August. So this is a 4-month crop. This completes its life cycle in 4 months. So we have to prepare the field. First, we will plow the field. Then seeds they are sown by broadcasting method. Plants they are grown in rows with a spacing of 20 to 50 centimeters. So for fertilizer, natural fertilizer, cow dung, wood ashes, or rotted water hyacinth plant, which is an hydrophyte, can be used as manure, and this will enrich the soil with fertility. Jute is a natural fiber which is popularly known as golden fiber. Why it is called as golden fiber? Because it is shiny brown in color. So this is made up of partially woody in nature, and this is also used for making textiles. So this is textile fiber, and it's, if we see its chemical composition, this is made up of lignin and cellulose. So it is lignocellulosic fiber, and this is the second most abundant natural fiber in the world. India is the leading country in the production of jute. Other countries are China and Bangladesh. And in India also, more of its cultivation is done in West Bengal. Other states where it is being cultivated is Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, Meghalaya, Tripura, and Assam. Major cultivation is done in West Bengal. In Kolkata, on the bank side of the river Hooghly, uh, so many jute mills are there. Now, this fiber of jute plant is collected from the phloem tissue mainly. So, fibers which are prepared from outside the xylem tissue, that is cortex, phloem, called as bast fiber. So, bast fibers, nature of the jute fiber. Jute fibers, as we discussed, it is lignocellulosic because this is made up of lignin and cellulose. Its color may vary from shiny brown to off-white. A typical length of jute fiber ranges from 1 to 4 meters. We can see here, these are the jute fibers used for making gunny bags. And these jute fibers, they are completely biodegradable. They help in maintaining our ecosystem. They can be converted into compost into the soil. They are environmentally friendly. They don't make the soil polluted. They can get decomposed in the soil only. These fibers are recyclable and they can be reused also. So, eco-friendly fiber. Jute fibers, if we see their properties, they are strong, then breathable, versatile, very cheap, cost effective, eco friendly, and biodegradable. Disadvantage of jute fiber is when they are wet, they loses their tensile strength. Then it is very difficult to regain their original texture when they are wet. Jute fibers may undergo decoloration on wetting also, as well as due to other reasons also. Jute fibers have many uses. Nowadays, jute fibers are so advantageous and cheap to use for making carry bags. Water bottle carry karna hai, tiffin carry karna hai. You can carry other things also in your carry bags. It is used for making furniture also. Cheap furniture is made from jute. Sandals, Then geotextiles. Geotextiles are the textiles which are soil friendly. They can be used for making railway embankments or roadsides. Then used for making activated carbon powder. And its stem. After extraction of the fibers, part of the stem which is left can be used for making paper. Then jute is used for making flooring, wall covering, mats, carpets, and many kind of jute bags. Now, how jute fiber is prepared? This is a kind of fermentation process in which plant jute stems, they are submerged in water, and when they are submerged into water, then fermentation starts, and that lead to separation of fiber. So we can say this is a kind of fermentation process in which the cortical and phloem tissues of the bark of the plant containing free strands are decomposed to separate fiber from non-fibrous woody stem. It is done with the help of bacteria because when we submerge the stems into water, then bacterial activity will start and that will lead to fermentation. There are basically two types of retting processes: mechanical retting, which is done with the help of hammering, and chemical retting with the help of chemicals. Stalks of jute plants are cut and tied into bundles and soaked in water for 20 days. We can see here, these are the stems which are tied and soaked into water for many days. In stagnant water, the stem of the jute plant rots and the fibers they get separated. We can see here, these are fibers getting separated and have been soaked into water. We can see here. So after fibers have been formed, then they can be separated and combed. Jute stock has been retted. It is possible to separate the long silky fibers and comb them into long strings. Now, next process will be spinning. These combed fibers then can be spun into yarn. कपड़ा बना सकते हैं या धागा बना सकते हैं. Then finishing, the fibers may be subjected to a variety of chemical process to dye. Nowadays, you can get designed and colored bags. So it's possible to dye its fiber, provide it with water resistant or make it fire resistant. So it is treated to make it water resistant and fire resistant. This is a finishing process. The next is weaving. The finished reels of jute fibers, when they have become colored or otherly treated fibers, they can be shipped for the textile production to jute mills. So they can be woven and into the aprons as well as into the industrial textiles. Now, what are the properties of jute fibers? They have high tenacity, bulkiness, sound and heat insulation properties, low thermal conductivity, and they have anti-static properties. So due to these advantages, because they are recyclable, they are biodegradable, they are eco-friendly, they can be made into colored fabrics, and they are very cheap and effective. They are used to multi-uses. So that's why it is also called as golden fiber and cash crop of India. Thank you for watching my video. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe.